That's so good.
I'm a queen bitch, supreme bitch. I'm a nigga with my nigga by any means bitch.
Definitely in the sugar mama.
Yeah.
Right? Money.
Tried to get in touch with myself, trying to get him on the phone and give him a good talking to. I had heard what he'd done behind my back. I was determined to get even or at least get mad, but as usual, I was out of the office. And so I asked my secretary if I could leave a message for me instead, and she said, well, you never read your messages anyway. Could I just refer you to a book you've read? I bitched out my voicemail. I said, you should be easier to reach. It just laughed and beeped at me and said, you are one to preach. I was redirected when I reached into my mind because my homunculus had a homunculus inside. My ego tried to pull an Operation Valkyrie out of my mind because my homunculus had a homunculus inside.
What is homunculus?
Woo!
Drank so much absinthe, my brain took a leave of absence. It got damaged on the job, it demanded workman's comp. I finally got in touch with myself at a second-rate day spa. He was playing poker with the urchins in the back. I dragged him out in the street, and I shook him by the wrist. I said, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Do you get the gist? You're an empty sack of meat, a spook, a softly fading fool not fit to wear a bed sheet and haunt and say boo. You aren't worth remembering, fool. What the right do you have to hand out advice? What do you know about what it's like? I'm like a rapper who doesn't appear in his own damn song, or a jigsaw puzzle piece that doesn't fit in the puzzle wrong. I'm the empty pieces at the bottom of the box, and the third watch opened when he really wanted a clock. I just got left by my third wife, and my new wife's a mop. And I'm the kid playing all alone on the deserted block, sucking on robbers for lollipops with one shoe on, one shoe off. Been in a relationship so long, forgot what it's like to be casted at sea. Forgot what it's like to be left with just myself in one room. Forgot how to be me. So get in touch with yourself. I highly recommend it, unless of course you're a pitiable hypocrite like me. And try not to judge yourself, unless of course you can't help it. Do your best to put your best foot forward. And try a new beginning, or just try an old one. If that's too hard.
Sometimes it is.
I was redirected when I reached into my mind because my homunculus had a homunculus inside. My ego tried to pull an Operation Valkyrie on my mind because my homunculus had a homunculus inside. Homunculus was an early idea for a soul. It was proposed by some ancient Greek philosopher thinkers who imagined there was a small us inside us. It was like operating our bodies like it was a giant machine. But obviously a ridiculous... Right, it couldn't exist because inside that homunculus there must be another homunculus. That's the reductio ad absurdum part. It's like, well, I can't believe in your God because your God's so powerful. Maybe some God created him who was bigger than him and then a God above him. It's the same thing, really.
Only bigger.
This song mentions a spook, and that refers to the writings of Max Stirner, who said that the government and schools and police, they're all spooks, and that they don't really have power. They only have power because we invest power into them. So if we stopped respecting them, they wouldn't have power. He was an early anarchist before the term anarchism. Oh, Operation Valkyrie? You guys know what that was? Who here knows what Operation Valkyrie was?
I don't know.
Well, it was the Hitler's top aides all planned to assassinate him. It's pretty